Hello everybody, this is your man Jason F. Smith, creator of the Shades of Intimacy and Modern Day Warriors Intensives, found at jasonfsmith.com. Welcome everybody to today's Shades of Intimacy Daily Download Edition, where today's topic is the code. Alright, sit back, relax, and welcome to today's Daily Download. Okay. So, talking about the code. So what's the code? So first of all, before we even get into what the code is, I tell you, I got the code from my man, Garrett J. White. So he's the guy who kind of put this all together. He had some problems in his life, and he set about to solve those problems. He said, hey man, I'm going to solve these problems, and the code was instrumental. And the code was like the foundation for him to get his shit together. And it is the foundation for me to get my shit together. And it's probably the foundation for you to get your shit together. Okay, so what is the code? The code is simple. It's summed up in one sentence. Stop fucking lying. Stop fucking lying. Okay? You're sitting in a relationship. I know wherever you are, in your bad relationship, your good relationship, your great relationship, doesn't matter. One of those three, there's areas where you're lying. Areas where you're pretending. You might not be lying about what you've done. Maybe you are an angel and you haven't done anything wrong. But you might be lying about what you want. You might be lying about what you haven't done. The Bible, or I guess they might even call it, the spiritual community might call those sins of omission. I'll tell you a simple story. There's a little sin, a little lie I told the other day. So I am sitting on the couch in the morning, and I am doing a work called the stack. I've talked about that. Many of you know what the stack is. Many of you don't worry. It's just a process I go through every morning. I'm sitting on the couch, and my wife comes downstairs, and the dog starts to bark downstairs. We have a little deaf Boston Terrier. Little deaf, but she barks when she's stuck outside. She does not like the cold. She is not a cold dog, let me tell you. So she's barking. I'm sitting there in the middle of my process. This is my process, right? And my wife is late for work, and she's standing at the top of the steps. And I know what I'm supposed to do. I know what the voice is telling me to do. This is small, but it is telling me, right? It is just an instinct. It's a download. It's an intuition. Is get up, Jason, and go let that dog out so that your wife doesn't have to. And I tell myself a lie. I say, I'm too busy. I'm in the middle of my process. And so I don't do it. And she just stands there. She stands there expectantly going, what the fuck? And I double down. I look down. I go right back to what I'm doing. And so she goes down. She lets the dog out. And I get up and give her a hug goodbye, and I can feel it. I can just feel that lie I told myself in that space. Right? You thought that we might be talking about big lies, and oh boy, there are some big lies out there, brothers and sisters. And I coach a lot of people who've gone to some serious dark places, and I can walk right into those dark places with them because I've been there. But yesterday, it was the little lie. And this is what it was about. This is what I could feel it hurt my wife. I could feel it hurt her. And it wasn't that she was being selfish and wanted me to do something. It was that there was a natural flow to the morning. There was an energy that you could tap into, and it was about me listening to the voice, to the instinct, to the intuition, to the download go let that dog in and give your wife this tiny little gift, this momentary navigation, this point in time where you get to just stand up, let go of what you want to do, and boom, you're down there and you're opening the door for the dog, letting it in, and your wife's nervous system just relaxes a little. This isn't something, you could read in a book. This was just that moment when the heavens opened and said, Jason, go let the dog in, let your wife relax. Just this moment, small thing. And I lied to myself and said, no, I'm too busy. But brothers and sisters, it's these little lies, it's these little decisions that hurt so bad, that build up and break a fucking relationship. That break a relationship. Last night, my son Riley just brought me a glass of water. Here you go, Dad. Here's a glass of water. And I was like, I held this water and I took a sip. I looked at my wife and I said, holy shit. It's so nice when someone comes and brings you a glass of water, right? Hell, I'm not lazy. I can get up and get my own water. But oh my God, my heart was broken open in two right then, because my son just brought me a glass of water. I could have just opened the door, got that dog in, that beautiful, crazy, deaf Boston Terrier, and just eased my wife's nervous system with these little gifts. This little thing of listening to the voice. And the reason I didn't was because I was lying. I was saying, it's me. I'm busy. I'm in my process. Brothers and sisters, that's all I got for you, is to share that little painful moment. And I'm hoping, brothers and sisters, that you feel those own moments, your own moments, when you've done the same thing, and become aware of them and open to them, and just start to listen to the voice in your heart as it tells you these little navigation points, these small kindnesses. Have you brought someone a glass of water? Have you let the dog in so that they didn't have to? Especially when you didn't want to. Oh, yeah. Think about those times. Okay, brothers. Okay, sisters, this is Jason F. Smith, signing out.